Hey everyone, I'm Molly and welcome to your practice. Today is going to be a 20-minute movement medicine class, so based on simple movement, we'll flow through some feel-good shapes and transitions and then just find a really simple counting breath, which is great for presencing yourself. So set up your space. You might want to grab a bolster or pillow blocks, and then I always like to either put on music or light a candle or use room spray, anything to kind of bring your senses and the layers of you into here and now. So body, starting to maybe take a few deep breaths and start to make your way into tabletop pose. Shoulders stacking over wrists, hips stacking over knees, and feeling points of contact with your finger pads, palms, maybe the toes or the tops of the feet. And crown of the head lengthens forward, tailbone lengthens back, so the spine is elongated as you take soft and full inhales in and out through your nose. Exhale, letting it go. And start to move with your breath. On an inhale, lower your belly, take a cow pose, threading your heart through your shoulders, lifting up through tailbone and gaze. Exhale, cat pose, round the back body, push the ground away, curl, chin and tailbone in. Inhale, open up, cow. And exhale, curl around into cat pose. One or two more times with your own breath. Going really slow or getting a couple in. Next time you inhale, cow pose. Make sure your toes are tucked, and exhale, push your hands forward, glide your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Knees can be really bent here. And for these couple rounds, let's focus on kind of taking that cat shape in the body, so rounding through the back of the heart. Might look and feel different. If it doesn't feel good for you, just do your traditional down dog. Inhale, drop the knees. Soften through the belly, expand your heart forward. Exhale, downward facing dog, cat, rounded through the spine. 2 more cycles in a way that feels good for you. Finishing up, landing in your downward facing dog. Take a couple petals of the feet, lowering one heel and then the other heel to the mat. Stretching through the calves and then lower down to a seat, bear sit. You could face the front of the mat or turn to the side. Kneecaps point up, feet are planted, hands behind you for support. And drop your knees over to the right. As you do so, lift your trunk up and turn it a little bit over towards the right knee. So deer sit, this is a nice stretch for the hips, a little bit more gentle than pigeon. And then roll your knees over to the left side. Lift your chest up and turn it over the left knee. One more time over to the right. Finding some gentle internal and external rotation of the hips here. Over to the left. Next time over to the right, right hand back behind you for support. Inhale, left fingertips reach up and back, broad through the chest. Exhale, thread the needle, left hand underneath right, armpit, lower your left elbow to the mat. Twisting mostly through the upper spine. Inhale, open your left arm up and over to the other side. Exhale, knees drop to the left. Circle sweep on the in-breath, right arm up and back. Long through your wingspan. Exhale, twist, right under left. Elbow taps the mat. Okay, one more time on each side. Move with your breath. Inhales to open up. Exhales to fold or twist. Over to the other side. Simple feel-good shapes. Over to the right, last time. Sweep left arm open. Exhale, fold. chest over right knee. You could place your forehead on your palms or onto a block. A couple deep breaths into the rib cage, down into the belly and the sides of the waist. Let your face become soft, relax your shoulders. Soften here for one more breath. And as you're ready, lift up, pushing through your palms, rolling knees over to the left one final time. Inhale, reach open. And exhale, fold, chest over left knee. Rest your bones down for a couple breaths. And let your skin widen. And breathe into the left hip and the pelvic floor. One more inhale. And exhale, relax. Lift up as you're ready. And bring your bolster if you have it. If you don't, have a generous bend in your knees. We're coming to a seated forward fold, so legs are extended in front of you. And if you don't have the bolster, it's nice to wrap your arms underneath your thighs. But if you have the bolster, bring it underneath your knees. Inhale to pull your hands back. We're taking a wide stance with the hips. Chest reaches forward, and exhale, fold down. Your head can be hanging in space, just lengthening through the back of the neck, or you could support it with a prop. And instead of worrying about the depth of the stretch or the hamstring sensation, see if you can land here in your body in a more easeful way. Simple breath in and out. Inhale, hands pull back, chest reaches forward. Exhale, come to sit, and then lie down on your back. Let's take a bridge pose. Push your feet into the mat, bend your knees, and on an exhale, engage your glutes to press your hips up to the sky. Hug your inner thighs together, and then you could roll one shoulder and then the other underneath your body. Fingers interlaced underneath your low back. Just stable and steady here. Again, noticing breath moving in and out of your body, plugging into your toes. One more inhale. Exhale, release spine down to mat. And pelvis lowers. Reach your feet up to the sky, legs up the wall. Again, generous bend in the knees, and then reach your hands up as well. Take a few circles through your ankles and your wrists. And switch the direction of your circles. Okay, lower your feet to the mat. Scoot your hips a little bit to the left and take a supine twist. So knees are stacked and dropped over to the right side. Left arm extends long. Create some big circles with the left arm, sliding down towards your hip, and then out to the side, overhead, and then eventually left shoulder stacks on top of right as you curl in. Inhale to open up, slide your fingertips along the mat in a circle, opening up through the chest and the shoulder, and then exhale, overhead and round it in. Take one more. Roll through center on your back body and then scoot your hips to the right, switching sides. Knees stack and drop to the left, right on top of left. Extend your right arm out to the side, breathe in. Feel good in your twist, and then as you're ready, add those arm circles with the right hand this time. Down towards the hip, and then out to the side, overhead, and then rolling to the left shoulder. Maybe moving with an inhale to open up and an exhale to circle back in. One more. Good, roll onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest, take a breath in. Exhale, release to Shavasana. You could place a bolster underneath your knees if you'd like to support the low back. Otherwise, legs extend long. Toes roll out. Palms can be down by the sides or maybe hands on body. Land here with the layers of you, with your presence, with your mindfulness, with your body sensation for a few moments of stillness. Letting yourself integrate here a little bit. And a simple counting breath, so not adjusting the length or holding, but taking a natural intuitive breath. Counting from 1 to 10 and 10 down to 1. Giving your mind something to focus on. Inhale 1. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Keep going on your own up to 10. Soft breath in and out through your nose. Gently filling the belly and the chest. Receiving in, releasing out. Keeping your eyes closed. When you get to 10, you can stay on your back. Or you could come to a seat, rolling onto your side, sitting up and using a prop if you'd like. Lifting hips over knees for a little bit of comfort in the pelvis. And then ground down through your pelvis, lift up through your crown. Find your posture here. And then 10, back down to 1. Inhale 10. Exhale 10. Inhale 9. Exhale 9. Centering back in for a few more moments of your day. Release any counting. Return to your natural breath and linger in this little pocket of space you've created for yourself. And stay here as long as you have time for. If you are ready to transition out, bring your palms to touch in center. Inhale. Exhale, bow forward in gratitude for your body, for the practice, for 20 minutes of simple movement of body and breath, for presencing, for centering here. You can start to rub your hands along your legs and blink your eyes open. I hope you feel great. Take any final stretches or wiggles that you need, and thanks for being here. I'll see you in the next class.